Hello, and today I'm going to be ranking Arrowverse premieres. Only ones I've seen though. I've not seen all of the Arrowverse, especially since there's now like 40, 50 seasons of the Arrowverse that I need to keep up with. I'm not doing that. I've only seen about 25 of one season of Stargirl, all of Arrow, all of Flash, and all of Legends. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna rank. Anyways, at number 25 is Arrow Season 6. Yeah, it is not really that good. It just sort of butchers the cliffhanger from arguably the best episode of the show in Leon Yu from Arrow Season 5, the finale. And I just don't think it handles it well. I think William could be a little bit annoying. The death is pretty obvious, Black Siren. I don't think they really do anything good with it. The biggest thing is John's back injury, which just makes Kurt. But obviously Curtis just makes a thing to fix it, because that's just what Curtis does. I like Curtis, though. Anyways, number 24 is Arrow Season 4. Worst season of Arrow, had one of the worst premieres. It's just an average episode there. It's not one of the worst, but it's not one of the best of Arrow Season 4. It's kind of bad. So yeah, I'm going to give it 5.2 out of 10. Anyways, at number 23, we have Flash Season 9. The only reason why it's not higher than Flash Season 7 is because I'm going to get that in Flash Season 7 premiere. But yeah, I think they just did the concept better in Cause and Excess, and sort of later in this season they have another time loop-esque episode. I think that's better. It's also the 5th time loop episode, because by now we've had Cause and Excess, Reset, I think that's the one from Arrow, Here I Go Again. If you count Fixed Point, a time loop-esque episode, that's the one where Sarah kept on dying over and over again to save Archduke Franz Ferdinand. I think there's another one in Legends. If you count the John just rewriting all of time with his decision in Legends 2 Meow Meow, then I guess we're at 5. So yeah, we've had 7 in the Arrowverse, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, it's just another one, so I'll give it a 5.9 out of 10. Anyways, at number 22 is Flash Season 2. The second best season of The Flash has, in my opinion, one of the worser premieres, mainly because it just doesn't deal with Ronnie's death that well, and I think they could have done it in a better way. And God, the writers just hate Caitlin. She's lost 4 boyfriends and 2 husbands. She's lost 4 of her lovers. She lost Frost. Her mother hates her. Her dad, basically wasn't there for 16 years, and wasn't there for 16 years. When he came back, he was a psychopath, and then he died. Everyone hates Caitlin in the writer's room. But anyways, yeah, I just don't think they dealt with Ronnie's death the best, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And number 21 is Flash Season 7, finally not being in last, only because this is a Flash Season 6 episode put in Flash Season 7. And if we did count the episode 4, which would be the premiere, yeah, this would be last. Flash Season 7 would be last. But I do like the Wells stuff, although Cisco was most definitely needed. It's still good. So, I respect you. I'm going to give you a 6.1. One of the better episodes in that season. But yeah. At number 20, we have Legends Season 1. Yeah, it wasn't that good, at all. Well, actually, it's the fine episode. But it definitely the worst of Legends. So, yeah, Vandal Savage and the Hawks aren't that good. I don't think this is the best, put them together. Yeah, I don't think it would be the best. So, yeah. I'm going to give it a 6.3 out of 10. But at number 19, we have Flash Season 3. Just a complete waste of Flashpoint. Me personally, I don't think they should have made Flashpoint an entire season. I think they should have done it till like the mid-season finale. Especially since Flashpoint played a pretty big role in Invasion. I think they could have done something with that. Like Barry discovers all the changes during Invasion, and and make the changes bigger, so they're really like they have a right to get mad at Barry, instead of like, oh, in this 6 months time period, my brother died. Is that your fault? I don't know. It could be. I don't like that. I think that's dumb. Like, if Flashpoint didn't happen, he still could have died in that like 6 month period where your brother died between Flashpoint and now. But whatever. Anyways, at number 18 we have Legend Season 6, which I think was pretty good. It was a fine episode. Yes, the alien season, and I do like the idea of Sarah being abducted by aliens. Although it did kind of give us, like, for the first half of the season, the worst Legends team. And it started here because Sarah is sort of the glue that keeps the Legends together. Which is why, like, if you lost Constantine and Sarah, the show ruined now. But they are definitely the best characters. Although I do think Mick and Ava could hold it together. But, like, yeah, I still do like all the characters. I just think Sarah puts them all together the best, and her not being there with the rest of them isn't really the best. But it was still good. So I'll give it like a 6.6 out of 10. Anyways, at number 17, we have Arrow Season 3. This is the first time Sarah died. First out of like 15 to come. But anyways, it's still pretty good. I do like it. It's part of the first like 9 episodes of Arrow Season 6, where it's a pretty good episode. Although this is one of the worst ones from that section. I'll give it like a, I don't know, 6.9 or 7 out of 10. So, yeah. At number 16, we have Legends Season 4. It wasn't the best episode in my opinion. I liked John being in the story and him being there. I think that was good. The unicorn was fine. Gary officially became a main character, which wasn't bad. I like Gary. Although he wasn't the best here. I think he gets better through 5, 6, and 7. But yeah, overall, I think this episode wasn't that bad. I think it could have been better. And yeah, I don't think they used the review or the cliffhanger at the end the best. To be fair, it wasn't the best cliffhanger, so yeah. Anyways, I'll give it like a 7. But next, at number 15, is Legend Season 5, which is Meet the Legends. It's sort of one of those like stranger episodes with a different style. It now reminds me of, I think it's called The Emerald Archer from Arrow Season 7, which is sort of a documentary style episode, but I do like sort of how they trick the world into thinking that the legends don't exist. Although it is kind of confusing because the guy from Crisis on Infinite Earths, technically the episode before, was like, oh, yeah, a legend or two comes by, and it's like, how do you know they exist? Because in here, they clearly establish that they don't exist, but I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I do like Sarah's reaction to the multiverse stuff and all that, but yeah, I'll give it like 7.1 out of 10. Number 14, Flash Unite. I think this is one of the better episodes of Armageddon, so yeah, and Armageddon was fine, like, for the most part. I think Thawne, I know this is a hot take, and apparently people like it. I think the concept cool, but I don't think they did it the best, and it most definitely could have been better. But yeah, this episode was a pretty good episode of Armageddon, and seeing Ray was cool, so, where am I? Okay, yeah, so I'll give it a 7.1 out of 10. But at number 11, I'll have Stargirl Season 1. I think this is a good start to the show, or at least the season, because I do like the show and season, or I do like Season 1 so far. I'm not quite at the end, but like last 3 episodes. But anyways, think it's pretty good. And yeah, I'll give it like a 7.7 out of 10. Yeah. No, but no, sorry, 7.5 out of 10. Anyways, at number 12, that's what I think I messed up with Stargirl. I think I said the wrong placement, but yeah. Anyways, at number 12 is Legends Season 2. I think it's pretty good. I like seeing Nate in this episode. I think we also get the Justice Society of America in this episode, which is cool. The whole New York stuff, Damien Dark, and like the Einstein, like they have to save Einstein. I think it's all pretty cool. So, yeah, let's go. I'll give it like a 7.7 out of 10. Anyways, at number 11, we have Flash Season 5. I like it. I think it's cool to see Nora and Flash, and I sort of like how they act together in this episode. And I think it's just pretty good, especially the phasing scene with the plane. That was pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I'll give it a 7.7 out of 10. At number 10 is Legends Season 7. This episode, I feel like no one talks about. Like, sort of past Crisis, no one talks about it, which kind of sucks for Legends Season 7. They should have gotten Season 8. I'm so sad. But anyways, I do like it. I think it's pretty good. I like how they established the gang. I think there's some good moments. I like how it goes in season and they have to find it, and how they're trapped in 1925. I think that's just a cool concept, and I loved how they did it. So, yeah, I'll give it a 7.9 out of 10, which is good. Anyways, at number 9 is Legends Season 3. It's probably the best season of Legends, so it's the best premiere. But I do like how they used Julius Caesar. But one thing that I'm kind of mad that nobody ever mentioned is how the Time Bureau just sucks. Like, Rip made it to be a better version of the Time Masters, but he arguably made it just as bad. So, I don't like that part, but I guess that's the whole point. But why did no one call it out? Anyways, I do like some of the moments with them getting back to an old life where normal, then they actually start doing stuff on the waiver again. I think it's cool. So I'll give it like an 8.1 out of 10. Anyways, at number 8 is Arrow Season 1. It's a pretty great start to the first season of the Arrowverse. So, for the first season of the Arrowverse, first season of Arrow. And I really do like that season. I like how they did it here. So I'll give it another 8.1. Anyways, then Arrow Season 5, the reviving season of Arrow. Although I don't think it has the best premiere, even though it's the best season. I do think it's still really, really good. So, yeah. Also, I love Prometheus in this episode. His first appearance, and Oliver being mayor is pretty cool. Thea and Lance, I think that's all done well. So I'll give it an 8.3 out of 10. At number 6 is Flash Season 6. A good start to a good half of the season. I like the crisis space and how Barry finds out he's gonna die, and the Into the Void, Chester, Black Hole. I think it's all cool. So I'm gonna give this episode an 8.4 out of 10. While Arrow Season 2 is arguably one of the best season of Arrow. So, I mean, I gotta get an 8.4 out of 10. I also like how Oliver comes back to Ireland to decide that he won't kill anymore. Flash Season 4. I really do like this. I think Clifford DeVoe is pretty cool, and I like how they do his character and stuff like that. Although he does appear in the first episode. Barry escaping and getting his personality back, I also really liked. So, yeah, I'll give it an 8.6 out of 10. At number 3 is Arrow Season 7. The best premiere for, like, except for one. But, yeah, I really do love how they start this episode. It's the start of the prison saga, which is one of the best things Arrow ever got. And yeah, it's really, really good. That's all I can say. So I'll give it an 8.6 out of 10. Anyways, number 2 is Flash Season 1. A great start to one of the best seasons of the Arrowverse, and honestly, it's just so good. And I love how they establish Barry and Thawne and Caitlin, Cisco. I really do love how they do that. So I'll give it an 8.6 out of 10. But easily the best is Arrow Season 7, or 8. Arrow Season 8. And it's really good. I love how they use Crisis and how they're on Earth too. And we get to see all these old characters in different ways again. I just love it so much. And I'm so happy that they did. And honestly, I think Arrow Season 8 is one of the best seasons of Arrow. And I think it's a constantly 9 or above per episode. And this is one of the better ones, so I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Anyways, bye.